People talk about when will Sweden be cashless, you know. For me, I've been living in a cashless society for 5 years. I haven't used cash for 5 years.
The banks, you know, they've stopped handling cash. Did you know that? The biggest banks in Sweden, they stopped handling cash.
This is a development that takes place everywhere, and it is, I think, typically of Sweden that we are very much pushing for this.
Sweden is fast becoming one of the most cashless places in the world. So much so that banks won't handle your cash. In fact, it's hard to find any business that'll take it. You have to pay with card or with a mobile app on your phone, the most common of which is Swish, which was built by the banks. That got me thinking about whether there were any places left in Swedish society where there was still the ritual of using cash. And what that means if the performance of literally giving something was made digital as well. And that led me to the Swedish Church.
My father used to give me some coins. Now you can put in the bag that comes around. And now I can't give that to my kids because I never have cash. Now I have to show them the phone maybe, and now we blip some numbers here and then swish, it goes away to the church.
In one way, if you want to make it a funny connection, I mean, doing it wireless might be more spiritually. I mean, the money just goes up in the air, and that might be some.
I think the Swish makes it easier to give.
I was, hallelujah.
You pay bigger sums over the phone. First they put in the amount given in cash, and then afterwards we make a note of how much was given by Swish.
Let's see here. It is actually 50%.
Yeah.
The half, yeah.
That doesn't mean that their revenue is growing. The Swedish Church is funded by an optional tax. 59% of Swedes paid it in 2017. So on Sunday, the money collected is for charity work.
There is one problem. When you have this offering right in the middle of the service, it has a symbolic function of that we give things. It's when you also bring the bread and the wine to the altar, and we bring our offerings. If no one gives any cash, you will have nothing to...
But due to very practical constraints, one church in Stockholm is pushing ahead.
I Svenska kyrkan så är Sundbyberg den första som provar att vara helt kontantlös. Ingen bank tar emot pengar här i Sundbyberg. Då blir det arbetsmiljön blir extremt dålig för vaktmästarna som ska då åka med pengar.
Sundbyberg is the only church in Sweden that's cashless. They've done away with the collection plates and instead they have a small placard in the pews with a Swish number.
Vi skulle pröva under 1 år och sen så ska vi ha en utvärdering.
When you're living in like a city, you don't notice this shift that has been going so fast. There's a frustration that if you're out of this new payment system, then you're out of society. It's a matter of inclusion and exclusion.
2, 3, 4 years ago, I was more able to give poor people some cash because I used to have cash in my pockets, but now it's harder because I don't have that.
I think the cashless society is individual. It depends on how you live and where you live. And I think it would be weird if my kids were to use cash. I think that would be very strange.
Jag tror att en del är vana vid att ge i en kollekthov och att det hörs liksom när man ger liksom pengar. Det kan jag tänka mig att en del tycker att de saknar den passusen i gudstjänsten. Men jag tror att det är en övergångsperiod att man vänjer sig vid digitaliseringen.